Okay, so I'm live again. Why am I live right now? Because I'm in Mexico and I'm not at my studio. So here's my best method of recording something. And today, excited to talk to you about a big, glaring blind spot that so many women and frankly men step into, preventing them from experiencing the deep, devotional, amazing, fulfilling relationship that they've always dreamed of. So how does this work? Well, here's how it works. I think that the narrative out there in the world and the emphasis and the focus is so much on attracting and finding an amazing guy or attracting your soulmate or attracting that man of your dreams that very little is placed into worst Brett. Love you too. I'm not sure what your real name is, but I love you. Samantha, same thing here. So here's the thing. So much of the emphasis is put on how to find that amazing partner that the second part is forgotten. So here's what I've gathered and observed is the narrative. The narrative is finding your amazing soulmate is the summit. It's like if you're climbing Everest, well, the summit is finding your soulmate. And nothing could be further from the truth. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Roller Girl. The summit, finding your guy is challenging because here's the thing. The path towards finding that soulmate, that amazing human being, that amazing guy is paved with danger and fear and challenges and growth and insecurities. So it's not an easy one. I'm not claiming that it's an easy one, but finding that guy, finding that amazing partner is arriving at the base camp. There's still the biggest part of the most treacherous part of the journey is not in finding him, but in sustaining the relationship and growing it. But here's here's why I'm recording this. Hey, Regina. Here's the reason why I'm recording this, because for so many women, the emphasis is so strong on finding that guy that when they find him, they just relax and say, you know what? I found my guy and now I can let go. My happily ever after obviously will take place now. And if you relax into your happily ever after, most likely that will not be the case. Why? Because the most challenging piece of the relationship is not finding the guy, is growing it, sustaining it, not falling back into old patterns, communicating effectively and with passion, growing in intimacy, becoming more vulnerable, speaking your truth. All those things that happen after you meet the guy are just challenging in and of itself. So I lost my chat here for a second. So first of all, just a quick step here. Thank you to all of you, beautiful, amazing women who are here. Penny and Pixie and Regina, Patricia, I'm super grateful that you're here, and I'm sharing this with you. So here's the thing. Okay, so here's the danger in buying into this false narrative. The danger is that when you connect to that guy, you stop learning, you stop growing, you stop pushing yourself, you stop coaching, if that's what you're doing it for. And when you just relax into it, there's a high likelihood that there's going to be problems that you may not be able to solve. So that's one of the challenges. Second challenge is that because in your mind, the happily ever after is the natural thing that should follow from finding that guy, then at the first sign of big trouble, instead of learning a way to solve it, you say, well, obviously this is not what it's meant to happen. I'm just meant to be happy with this guy, so I'm letting go. I'll quit. You throw in the towel way sooner when you assume that that's the end versus the start. So whenever I work with women, and the average length of time I work with someone is about a year and 2 months, 2 months to start, and then a full year to just really, for this part, because the first 2 months are getting the skills to open up, let go of pain, and understand what it really takes to find your guy. And the second part is acceleration towards meeting him, but also growing that relationship, not messing it up, sustaining it, growing in passion, making it as amazing as it can be. So whatever approach you take, my biggest advice to you right now is that you, obviously learn what it takes to find an amazing guy, but that you recognize that that is step 1 of 10. And if you feel that that's step 10, then you're going to suffer. If you understand that it's just the beginning, then you stand a chance of getting an amazing relationship because you understand that it takes work, it takes courage, it takes accountability, it takes more learning, it takes more mentorship, if that's what you're into, to really get to a place where you can get exactly what you want. So thank you to all of you. This is just a short message that I want to share with you today, in case you're falling for the false narrative that finding him is the checkered flag. It's not. It's just the beginning of a very long but potentially very fulfilling journey. So if you're finding, my dear, this is helpful, insightful, useful in some way, I'm going to ask you to do 3 things right now. Number 1, click like on this video, share a comment, let me know what you liked about it. 2, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. Just hit the subscribe button. And 3rd, on the first line of the description of this video, you're going to find a link that allows you to sign up to a free class that I created that is sharing with you the steps that you need to take if you want to go into step 1 of the journey right now. Because imagine if you're a single woman, you're not at step 1 yet, what you need to do to step into the first part of this journey, which is finding an amazing human being, okay? And part of the skills you need to be able to sustain it once you actually find it. Thank you so much for connecting with me. I send you all my love, Nancy. Send love to you too. And look forward to connecting with you on a regular video from my studio next week.